So this is a giant desert where I'm planning on putting my UCS Razor Crest. So I put the thing here. Why am I doing this? Well, I have a bit of a problem with Star Wars minifigures and how to display them. So step one is to actually put in the Razor Crest. Alright, so I finished with that, and now you have the Razor Crest poking out here, and then I'm gonna lower this. Next is set up the minifigures. So what I'm doing is I'm creating kind of a battle between the Mandalorians and Stormtroopers and stuff. So I'm adding essentially just transparent red pieces to make it look like they're firing. So I finished setting up all the minifigs. You get a bunch of Stormtroopers kind of attacking Mandalorians. And you have like a few background scenes like this and the Razor Crest in general. But I have no idea what to do with the rest of them. Not to mention I have way too many minifigures. And I have no idea what I can do with them. So, any advice or something? Like, what? Any ideas? I'm fairly open to it because I have way too many. Like, I got D&D, Star Wars. Oh, that works. Yeah, so I have way too much. And then I also have this small island scene with the Castaway set I got. I think I just need to add the ocean and then it'll give like a vibe. I could also add some sharks and maybe a few of the minifigures over here. But it kind of ruined the vibe, you know? So what do you guys think? What should I do in this ginormous area? I also kind of customized the interior. So you got the Mandalorian, a few Mandalorians. Don't really want to open the back, but you get the point, you know? You also have the back open and a few spilling out. And I'm thinking for something like Clone Troopers, they'll just be lounging around. But I have way too much of these. So what do you guys think I should do with them? Like, any ideas, advice, or just comment. Subscribe, please. Alright, so this is completely done. I'm not changing anything about this. And then I'm almost done with this. So I added like a small boat. I'll show that later. And then the Castaway set, I added just a few more leaves to make it more detailed. And I got the majority of the ocean done. Added a few sharks. The only problem is I don't have enough pieces for this back part. Yeah, I completely ran out. Like, almost there, then gone. But I kind of liked how I started doing it. So I'm using the 1x1 transparent blue cheese slopes, and what I'm doing is I'm just using blue tiles to stack them up to make it kind of look like waves. So I'm not wasting any excess pieces, but I'm also not like making it look weird, but it's not flat. Like this small section where the boat is. I think it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? And I also started working on the Creel house part. So what I did currently is I kind of just add like a road. I'm going to take a few black and yellow bricks and stack it through here. And then I'm going to essentially tile this area off and add connection points for the Creel house when it's open and closed depending on how I want to display it. And then you're going to have like the cars here and stuff like that. What do you guys think? This is cool. Alright, so mine a mess, but this is it. I'm going to display the minifigures first. This one I just used essentially a blue torso, and then I used essentially Sharpie and covered his face to look more of a beard because I didn't have like the giant beard hair piece. And then for the next one, I did the same process, except this time I actually had the beard piece. I also added some acrylic marker to make him look dirty because, you know, he's been out at sea, he's kind of stuck in the boat. And I gave him this, I don't know what that is. It's just like kind of a towel, like rags, you know. But he's going on this part of the boat. The boat is just a pre-molded piece that I added a bunch of stuff into. So, like, you got, like, a fish, and then you got bags. Because, you know, when you're on the ocean, you collect as much stuff as you possibly can. You don't know when you're going to need what. Basic survival life hack number 1. And that's about it for today. This is all I was able to get through so far. So, you guys think it's cool? Please remember to subscribe. This is a big hack on how to make an ocean feel like an ocean. You use transparent 1x1 slopes like these, and essentially you just add blue tiles stacking up. This gives a simulation of waves. All you gotta do is put them in a random order, and it looks really good. It also feels very fun. Like, it's very, very cool. So all you gotta, and the only problem is it's 1x1 studs in a giant area. So, but it's actually really cool, don't you think?